welcome back to Star Citizen. This is Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy doing part 2 with the Glaive. So you can see here in landing mode, the wings are up. I talked about this in part 1, and then when you go into flight mode, the wings very coolly go into that mode there. This thing, we talked a little bit about the maneuverability of the Scythe. Well, this thing is very maneuverable as well. Look ahead mode.
Eyes front.
It's very maneuverable. Not it's slightly more sluggish than the Scythe, but not by much. Now, one thing to mention that I didn't mention in part 1 is the Scythe is a ship that has been captured from the Vanduul, whereas the Glaive is an actual reproduction made by Asperia, which is kind of like the industrial company, the manufacturing company in the verse that manufactures alien spacecraft. So it's kind of neat. They've got a few already. They've also got the Prowler, which is kind of like a drop ship or a boarding craft, originally made by the Tavaran, which is a race that the humans conquered. And what I'm going to show you here today is a little bit of combat. We're not going to go into a whole lot of combat over and over again here for you, but we'll get into a first fight, and I'll show you some of the capabilities of this ship. Again, you know, I was telling you a little bit in part 1 that this thing seems to underperform to me compared to the Scythe. We'll see if I prove myself wrong. Against the Cutlass, the Scythe, when it was against the Cutlass, it took us a little while to wear him down. So hopefully we can see if we can actually improve upon that. So here we go. Lock on.
Aye aye.
Lock on.
Aye aye.
Fire. Fire.
Unloading. Unloading.
Lock on.
Locking target.
Lock on. Lock on.
Locking on.
Fire.
Alpha strike away.
And I prefer to use the size 5 weapons, because like I said, the little pea shooters, they really don't do anything. I could put sucker punches or something on there instead, that would be great. Looks like we did tear off one of his forward wings though.
You messed up now.
And he may be crippled now. Yeah, I think he's dead in the water. So we did disable him a little quicker than what we did with the Scythe. We may have to reevaluate.
Hold still.
And see which one's actually the stronger. But that is the Glaive in combat. It is maneuverable. It is fast. Let me see if we can show you how fast it is here as we buzz the relay tower. So it goes 200. That's its SCM speed, and when you kick it in the afterburner, up to 600. So as you can see, it's a little slower than the Scythe. That's it for me. You guys have a good one around the verse. Again, please hit subscribe if you like my videos. And if you're new to Star Citizen and you're thinking you might want to join in, you can actually use my referral code, which I'll put in the description below. You'll get bonus credits to start your career. And we'll be seeing you around the verse. This is Mud Dog with Texas Space Navy. Have a good one.